Hi, everyone, and Happy New Year. We want to welcome you to 2025. We want to say a very big thank you for everyone who has been supporting us in one way or the other. We want to say thank you for sticking with us. We want to say thank you for 2024, an amazing 2024. And we can't wait to see all the great and mighty things that are in store for us in 2025. Today, we'll be talking about something that we've all experienced. We've all experienced, whether directly or indirectly, we've all heard of it. We've all maybe even prayed about it one way or the other. Some of us have had to put efforts without having faith or without believing, and it didn't really turn fruitful. On the other way around, some of us were hopeful and had faith, but we didn't work. We are talking about faith and works. And again, these are words that we've all heard, but what is faith? To me, faith is truly believing that things are going to work out for your good, regardless of how the situation might currently be or how things might currently be going. Truly believing that God is going to turn around the situation for your good is having faith. Having faith is leaving it to God, knowing that it's not in your power. You're leaving all of it to God, and He is going to do what is best for you. That is what faith truly means to me. So, what is work? Work is basically putting in effort, putting in action, taking a bold step towards your goals, your aspirations, just making things work, getting your hands dirty, starting something. That is what works is. And one cannot work without the other. These two are things that work together. You have to have faith for your works to be fruitful, and you have to work for your faith to be fruitful. I will give you a perfect example. And this is a personal example. In 2023, I was set to leave my job. The job that actually brought me to the city in which I reside. I I was meant to leave that job in December, and I had absolutely no plan or prospects for the new year. I didn't have a new job. I didn't have a place to stay. I just needed to quit my job at the time, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do next. But I knew and I hoped and I believed that something better, something greater was going to come. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't always easy. There were times that it became really hard. There were times that I started to um, lose focus a little bit, but I had to realign myself to my faith and genuinely believe that those things were going to work together for my good. So again, I had to keep faith. But then I could have been hoping and having faith for something to happen without actually doing anything. I'll just sit, fold my hands, fold my leg, and just wait for something to drop on my lap. That would have been the easiest way out. But that wouldn't have also been the productive way out. I had to work, I had to put in work, I had to actually start to do something for myself in order for me to prepare myself for something that was coming or something bigger that was coming. And now I can say, oh, I actually got my testimony because I actually got something better than where I was. I got something that I liked, something that I could really rely on. And that's the point of it all. Having faith and adding works to it. That's the point of it all. Being able to hope for something and also putting hard work to it. And speaking of hard work, honestly, there's something so rewarding about hard work and having to work to achieve that goal. There's something truly, truly rewarding about it. Knowing that, oh, you worked hard to get that degree, or you worked hard to get that job, or you worked hard to get that promotion. There's something truly rewarding about that. Although in 2025, there are going to be a lot of people that will tell you that there's a short way out, or there's a way that you would not need to work or struggle or do any sort of work at all for you to be able to get to your goals. I mean, in 2025, everybody's trying to sell you a course on how to get rich easy, on how to get rich faster. All of those things might or might not work. Who knows? Is easy money or fast money actually sustainable money? Or is an easy and fast career actually a sustainable career? Not always. And that is why I genuinely believe in putting in work and striving to get something sustainable that will actually stand the course of time. Let me give you 4 points that will help you back up your faith and work in 2025. Number one is prayer. Do not let anybody tell you that prayer doesn't work or that putting God first is a waste of time or that you don't need to put God in your plans. Do not let anybody tell you that. God should be at the center of all your goals and all your plans and all your aspirations. He is the one who is going to materialize all those things. So it's a lot easier if you put him um, at the center of it all. Before you even start anything, put him, pray about it. Whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, pray and commit all of your plans onto him. Put him at the center of your goals. It truly does help. I can tell you firsthand. The second point would be get your hands dirty. Get working, get something doing, start up something. That business that God has spoken to you about, start it. Wherever it might be, your academic journey, wherever it might be, start it. I know in 2024, a lot of people started businesses and they had to stop because they didn't have capital, or some even didn't even start because they felt like they didn't have enough capital to start, or people wanted their academic comeback but they couldn't attain it because of one thing or the other. There's always going to be something, but you have to put in the work to actually attain your goals, to actually attain those dreams of yours. And another thing I'm going to say in relation to work is prayer links into your work as well. You could be praying and get answers to questions that you might have. You might get answers to the perfect business to start. You might get answers to how to get your academic comeback. You might get answers to the career to start. Wherever it might be, you can get your answers through prayer. The third point I'm going to make is do not underestimate your early beginnings. Let me give you a personal example. The very first time I had to shoot content for work, I was totally clueless. I didn't even want to do it because I was camera shy. I didn't even know where to start from. But that video was actually what bettered my content creation journey. That was what made me fall in love with content creation. And if I had not done it because of my lack of interest or because of my camera shyness, if I had not done it, I probably would not even be sitting in front of you right now. And that's the thing. Even if it might not look like what you want, it might not be exactly what you want at the time. Just start it. You're going to improve, you're going to do better, and you're going to grow. I'm definitely not at the point where I want to be, but I'm a lot better than how I was in that very first video. I have grown, I have evolved, and I have learned a lot during my journey. And that is why I am here currently. So please do not forsake or do not ignore your early beginnings. Every solid foundation starts from somewhere. My fourth and last point is be goal oriented. Focus on your goals. Don't let anybody tell you anything. Just focus on your goals. People are going to have an opinion. I'm going to have an opinion. They are going to have an opinion, but it doesn't really matter. It is more about what you believe you can do and how much work you're willing to put into it. Do not let people talk you out of your goals in 2025. You want to start a business, start it. You want to write a professional exam, write it. Don't let people talk you out of it. And as a matter of fact, if people try to talk you out of things, let them. I'm not saying you should give into it, but just let them. You use them as a point of reference in your testimonies. You tell them, people said I could not do it, but look at me now. It should be more for to you to want to achieve those goals even more. If you're anything like me and you haven't written your goals for 2025, this is the best time for you to do it. Write your goals, the small ones, the big ones, write them down and pray. Back them up with prayer. Back your faith with prayer. Pray about it, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, pray about it. And most especially, work towards each and every of your goals. Do not just write them down and say you don't want to do anything about it. They are not going to fall from heaven. Work towards each and every of those goals. And nothing will seem too much or too big or too serious for you to achieve in 2025. And I hope this year comes with love, peace, joy, happiness, and all the great things. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day.